Alright, I'm going to be reacting to this video right here.
Today we'll be talking about and going in depth on the basketball community's grades, stats, and overall ratings. There's always been and is going to be talk about who's the best player on the court. While everyone's list is different, I think mine's the most accurate, and you'll see why. I'm going to be analyzing everyone's strengths, weaknesses, and skill them in the top 10 list. Starting off the list at number 10, we have Kenny Chow. Now, Kenny is an offensive threat on the court, but his defense at times can be lackluster. Kenny's record is 5-4. He's at 85 overall.
Right here, we have Kenny Chow, who I honestly think he's pretty good. So he deserves to be in the top 10. But then again, we have a whole lot of other YouTubers that play basketball too. So he has a 85. His record is 5-4. I only seen a couple games. His overall, he has an 85 overall. Finishing, I'll give him an A minus. His shooting, I'll give him a A minus. Because A plus is dang near perfect and nobody really has perfect shooting. So I might have to give him an A minus. He can shoot, so you cannot leave him open. His defense, his defense, they disrespected him. They should have really gave him at least a B minus defense. His strength, I don't know if he really he does uses it to his advantage sometimes, but I think I'll give him like a C plus on strength. His speed is like his speed. Yeah, he's quick. He is pretty quick. His speed is accurate. Rebounds, I'll give him a C minus. And handles, I'll give him an A plus on handles. He does have handles. And yeah, other than the fact they misspelled that, his NBA resemblance or his badges, I'm sorry, I don't really play 2K like that, so I don't really keep up with the badges. But resemblance to Kemba Walker, he does sort of have that Kemba Walker playing style, so I will give him Kemba Walker. And if also, I know this is one of my first YouTube videos, so I know I don't really have a lot of content, but I would like to play as much 1v1s as possible. Yes, I said 1v1s, but you guys get the gist, so I'm going to continue with the video. And before I continue, I don't know if I've seen that many games. I only seen like a couple of his Kenny's 1v1s, and that one of them was with Flight, so I don't know where the 4 losses and the 5 W's came from. But we'll continue on.
Overall, in my opinion. Now, throughout this video, the record won't decide their placement on the list. It does add a little effect to the list, but not entirely, so I just put it in there regardless. And for Kenny, I give him a A finishing, A plus shooting, C minus defense, C strength, A plus speed, D plus rebounds, and A plus handles. Now, Kenny's quick, he's a shooter, but his defense isn't great. So
Flight Reacts. Shout out to Flight Reacts. I watch his YouTube videos.
Similar play styles. Noticeable badges I gave to Kenny is Hall of Fame quick first step, because he's quick out of that first step when he's in a triple threat position. He has Hall of Fame range extender. We all know he can shoot from beyond the arc and anywhere in the three, so he's deadly. You cannot leave him open. You gotta put a hand in his face at all times. And they give him gold slithery finisher because Kenny can take contact, but he's evasive at the rim.
So yeah, he's saying the badges real quick.
So he's dangerous at that part too. Overall, Kenny's a solid player. I think anyone would want him on their team.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a 1v1 list.
Keeping it a buck.
So Kenny's size and defense is a major problem to him, but overall,
he's a good one-on-one player, but I don't know how you do in a 5-on-5 situation with, and that goes with a lot of these YouTubers that play one-on-one.
In my opinion, and can shoot anywhere in the court. That itself makes him a menace against anyone.
Next, we have Jester.
It's 35-12, which is pretty impressive. He's an 86 overall, A finishing, A- shooting, B- defense, C+ strength, C+ speed.
And we have Jester at number 9. Yeah, we have Jester at number 9. His record is 35-12. He has played a lot of 1v1s, but I've only seen a few. And he's got an 86 overall. I'll give him an 86 overall. And finishing, I'll give him an A. Shooting, I'll give him a B+. Defense, I'll give him a B+. Strength, I'll give him a C-. Speed, I'll give him a C+. Rebounds, I'll give him a B+. Handles, I'll give him a B+. And yeah, he's a pretty NBA resemblance. He resembles, I forgot that dude's name. So don't spam me up too much in the comments. And I like to play him one-on-one too. Everybody on this list, I will call out one-on-one. And I'm not going to underestimate anybody. I'm not going to let them underestimate me. I'm not going to underestimate them. So, any 1v1s, I'm with it. Just to see if I can actually, where I'm at in my skill set. So, yeah.
A rebounds and B+ handles. Jester's best attributes are his shooting and his finishing. While Jester could dunk.
And real quick, shout out to Polo Fi for dropping this video. And we'll see how accurate this is. I think this is the video before he put the actual top 10 YouTuber list. So I'll be also reacting to that one as well. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and check me out. I'm going to be grinding all throughout 2020.
He needs to be energized and be playing against someone shorter than him typically. His weakness is his speed and defense. While Jester saves his stamina, that does cause him to be lazy on defense and gives the other opponent points on the court. He plays a lot like Luka Doncic in my opinion. He kind of has the same physique. They both have the
also, really quick, we play basketball, and like we don't want to play to have people filming us, but at the same time, like we just try to have fun. And I don't know, if you don't feel comfortable with being filmed playing basketball and you're just out there trying to have fun, then there's a serious problem with that. So I'm still gonna learn how to edit and stuff like that. So if my editing doesn't look too, what am I talking about? But anyways, I'm gonna continue the video.
Arsenal, they both can shoot, they both can get at the rim, and they're both pretty good passers. The edges I gave to Jesser is Hall of Fame corner specialist.
He does kind of
Jesser's corners is favorite
resemble the same kind of shooting style in a way,
I gave him
and the same type of playing. So the NBA resemblance
in that sense. And I gave him Dimer.
Is kind of accurate. My bad. I'm talking while they're talking at the same time.
Who is the greatest basketball?
All right, we're gonna fast forward this real quick.
Both can shoot, they both can get at the rim, and they're both pretty good passers. The edges I gave to Jesser is Hall of Fame corner specialist. We know Jesser loves his corners. Jesser's corner is his favorite shot, and he doesn't miss a lot of those. I gave him Hall of Fame green machine. When Jesser gets it going, he can't miss, so he's a really streaky player in that sense. And I gave him Dimer because he can't pass, but while making this video, I realized I forgot that Jesser loves his fades, so for that I'm giving him Hall of Fame fades. Because Jesser loves his fade game. His hot spots are in the paint.
Oh, that's another good hooper. If you didn't peep him real quick. Right over.
Loves his fades, so for that I'm giving him Hall of Fame fades. Because Jesser loves his fade game. His hot spot.
Right here, this dude right here. He's a hooper. Yeah, I think he played professional in China. Also, you want to check him out too. His YouTuber, shout out to that dude. His YouTuber, I think, is called Hoop and Life. So yeah, you want to check him out too. Check out all these other YouTubers too. Jesser, Flight. Well, yeah, whoever. Just check him out.
Spots are in the paint, corner, and top of the key. We have the one and only Rice Gum at number 8. Rice is relatively new in the
Rice Gum, I've watched him hoop. I watched a couple of his clips, and he's not that bad. He is undefeated, so you gotta respect that. And he does play smart. I'll say he knows how to play his game, and so he uses that to his advantage. He's a pretty good shooter too. I'd have to say that his defense is mostly clamps, but he's not really a pat down, lockdown defender. He gets spotty at times.
Well, that may be true. Rashcom could ball. He's currently undefeated, beating Flight, Jesser, and
Yeah, undefeated.
Rashcom is 3-0 with an 87 overall. He has an A finishing, A plus shooting, D defense, D minus.
So yeah, he's a A plus. Okay, this is number 8. We have Rice Gum. His record is 3-0, and he's a 87 overall. Or I'll give his overall like a 85, and his finishing, I'll give him a B plus. His shooting, I'll give him an A. His defense, I'll give him a D minus. His strength, he doesn't use his strength isn't he doesn't really use his strength in his game, so you can't. Everybody has their own style of playing, so you can't really knock him for that. But his strength, I would probably give him a D. I'd just give him a solid D. His speed, I'll give him a B. Rebounds, I'll give him a B. Handles, I'll give him a B plus. But yeah, NBA resemblance, Trae Young, that's a stretch. Because, no offense, because Trae Young, can shoot. He's a better shooter. And it's kind of like two different kind of like, they kind of play alike in a way, but they're not really like, they're still like, you could have compared them to like I don't know, you could have compared him to somebody else. But he still has his strengths and his own playing style, so that's all that matters. But I don't think that NBA resemblance is kind of accurate. So
Strength, B plus speed, C minus rebounds, and B plus handles. Rice's best attributes are his shooting and his finishing, while his handles are pretty good. His strength and defense are almost non-existent. Rice isn't the biggest, but he is smart on the court. While playing cash, he uses mind to his advantage, drawing fouls, fouling cash when he's under the rim, taking every opportunity to shoot while he could. Rascom could shoot off the dribble and with any hand in his face. He is a good dribbler too, so that's why I compared him to Trae Young. Why he can shoot anywhere in the court.
I'll give him more, honestly, like a Jeremy Lin. And that's not because
in the Hall of Fame hot start.
I'll give him honestly more of a Jeremy Lin, not because he looks like him, it kind of resembles him in the looks, but I'll give him more of a Trae Young, or not a Trae Young. I'll give him more of a Jeremy Lin because they have their playing styles more similar.
If Rice gets off to a hot start, he'll stay that way until he misses. And we all know he's got the ice in his veins to kill any match he wants. Although he is undefeated, it is a small margin of games that we have to account for. And for that, we got Rice film at number 8. Tyler Guy is who we have at the number 7 spot.
Alright, man. Quick shout out to this dude right here. Tyler Guy. I watch his videos. Yeah, I watch his videos. All of them. Same with Flight, Cash, Pootie. Pootie's really funny. Young Chizzy Chart. Yeah, shout out to them. And if they also, quick disclaimer, if they want to run the 1v1s, we could all run the 1v1s. I love competition, and I love to play basketball, so all types of competition, all skill sets. If you used to play college, I'm with that. If you used to play AAU, your D1, D3 bound, I want all the 1v1 smoke. Or we could even do 5-on-5s, 2-on-2s, all types of collabs. I'm down for whatever. So just make sure you guys I can't do it without the help of my supporters, whatever supporters I have, to try and get that possible.
Community for a while and is a tough opponent to play against. Ty has an 18-5 record and is an 88 overall.
Back.
He's an A+.
Brianna Green, she's a hooper too. The last chick that was there, Yeah, she's a hooper too. Shout out to her. We could play 1-on-1 too. She likes to do the 1v1s too. So all skill sets. I'm accepting all types of challenges. So we have Ty the Guy at number 7. His record is 18-5. Pretty decent. That's like a 90%. And we have, I'll give him the 89 overall. And he has a A+ finishing. I'll give him a B+ finishing. Shooting, I'll give him a B. Defense, I'll give him a B+. Strength, I'll give him a B. Speed, I'll give him a B+. Rebounds, I'll give him a A. Handles, I'll give him a... No, I'll give him a B+. He can handle the ball pretty decent. And it's not like he's trying to play like... Well, it's not of me to say how he's trying to play, so I'm not going to speak on that. But he is a pretty decent hooper. He is a pretty decent hooper. 89 overall.
Defense, B strength, B- speed, A- rebounds, and B- handles. Ty is athletic. He could finish. He could shoot. And
hey, I see you
defense. The only
getting up there.
He gets lazy sometimes on defense while he underestimates his opponents. But when he's trying, he's locked down. So for that, I gave him the Siakam resemblance, since he can shoot and he plays defense. Think of him as a two-way player. Ty's go-to move is this step back he has, which I don't know how it works, but he always goes for it, and he can take those contested shots. Ty has Hall of Fame post spin since he...
Don't mind my TV, man. I know it's got a little
he hits tough shots
streak over there in the corner. Don't even worry about that.
Ty can shoot over those with the confidence that he has, and most likely knock down a shot.
I'm gonna clean it up someday.
Well, Ty is kind of low on the list. He's one of the best on the court, and he's a threat on both ends. Coming up at number 7.
Yeah, we got Cash Nasty.
I decided to put Cash at number 6 since he relies on his body over his skill.
What I'm gonna say about Cash is that he does play kind of like LeBron, and don't drill me too hard in the comments now. We'll just say everything minus the explosiveness, because he does try to play. He uses his strength, and if you play some of LeBron's footage when he's playing for the Lakers and stuff like that, he reminds me of that playing. Well, no, I take that back. But he does have his own playing style, but it resembles to LeBron, because I see him doing the back down, strength, and then step back fadeaways. So I do see the resemblance in him and LeBron. So I'll give him the LeBron comparison off of the fact that just minus the explosiveness, and he pretty much has that same type of playing style.
Well, it is fair to say that it does work for him, being that his record is pretty impressive. Cash has an impressive 24-5 record. I got Cash.
Alright, so we have Cash Nasty record 25-5. That's not a bad record at all. 89 overall. I'll give him a 9. 90 overall. Nah, actually, I'll give him an 89. Yeah, 89. Finishing, I'll give him A minus. Shooting, C. Defense, definitely A plus. Strength, A plus. Speed, B plus. Rebounds, A. Handles, B. NBA resemblance, Pat Beverly for defense, because he will have you on lockdown clamps. He is a lockdown defender, so yeah, you got to give him that. And Russell Westbrook is not a really good comparison because he doesn't have the explosiveness like him, but in a way he does. Nah, he doesn't really play like Russell. He plays more like a. You could give him like a Pat Beverly playing. Yeah, Pat. He's more of a Pat Beverly. Well, no, I gave him my resemblance of LeBron. I almost forgot. Yeah, he is. So he's a Pat Beverly lockdown defender, but he's got a LeBron tendencies of playing style. Shout out to LeBron. I still think Kobe and Michael Jordan are better. It goes R.I.P. Kobe, and I think it goes my top 3 throwback players, the GOATs, would be Michael Jordan at number 1, Kobe number 2, and LeBron at number 3.
Got an 89 overall with A minus finishing, a C shooting, A plus defense, A plus strength, B speed, A minus rebounds, and B minus handles. Cash's worst attribute by far are his shooting and handles. Cash does get streaky at times, but it's not very reliable.
How much time
Cash
we got
is a
on the
hybrid
video?
NBA
On this
resemblance
video,
with Pat
13
Bev
minutes.
on the defense side
We got
and Westbrook on the offensive side.
So we got
While
like
he's not as
7 more
explosive
minutes.
as Westbrook, he has similar shooting tendencies.
No,
as
7.
he
We
does.
got
His
8.
favorite spots on the court are
Yeah, we got
at
like
the
7
free
more
throw line,
minutes.
top of the key is mostly where he makes his threes, and the left side of the rim where he goes for his
Not a bad all around rim, all around post around the post game.
Cash is most efficient at the top of the key and his other hot zones. And he has Hall of Fame relentless finisher since he could take contact when going into the rim. Cash is also a very efficient scorer and as well as one of the best, if not the best, lockdown on YouTube. He prides himself on his hustle, and although he's not the most gifted player, he'll always give you 110%, lay it all out on the court to win. And that's why Cash is number 6 on my list.
All
Who
1v1s.
else should take the top 5 spot away from?
We have Cash. I like to play Cash, Rise Gum, just to see if all these other YouTubers, just to see if I could actually beat them. Because I know I have to get in the gym more often, but if I keep grinding, you know what I'm saying, I could be as good as a T-Jazz, Professor, Bone Collector. I just gotta put in work, and that goes with anybody watching the video. You could be just as good as the next. You just gotta put in the work and effort, and you could accomplish anything.
Cash. Then 50K, Mel himself. Mel doesn't have much 1v1 videos on.
Don't be discouraged by somebody if you think somebody's better than you because they're not mentally. You got to be better than them. So, yeah, if you think somebody's better than you on the court, go out there and just keep playing harder than them, and eventually you surpass them. So just keep grinding at that, and you don't know where you'll go.
Channel, but regardless of seeing his game on other people's videos, Mal has a 1v1 record of 3-1, and he's the first 90 overall.
We have Mal at the top 5 spot. So his record is 3-1, 90 overall. I'll give him a 92 overall. and his finishing is a. I'll give his finishing a A plus. Well, no, I give his finishing like a A minus. His shooting, I'll give him like a B plus. His defense, I'll give him like a B plus. Strength, I'll give him a A minus. Speed, I'll give him a C. No, speed, I give him a B plus. He's kind of slept on, just like all these other YouTubers. Everybody else, everybody slept on. Everybody got their own type of bag, just like I got my own type of bag. But if you guys want to see it, you guys gotta make sure you post more. If you didn't check out my first video, make sure you check that out. And I got more bangers on the way. Oh, make sure you comment too. That's very important because I want to know what type of content you guys want to see. If you guys want to see pranks, sneaker collection videos, 1v1 content, anything else, you just got to let me know in the comments, and I'll try and read all the comments, whatever comments I get. And yeah, pretty much we'll do it like that. So just shoot me some ideas, guys, because I'm doing this for you guys and myself too, but I'm doing this for you guys. So I don't know why I keep doing that. Hold on. No edits. I'm not going to edit the video. That's it. I was almost going to say that takes too much time, but time is everything. So I got all the time in the world, so I'll take the time. I was going to say I'll take the time to edit. I don't know. I might start editing once I get a good computer to edit. But right now it's kind of hard, so I'm not going to worry about that so much.
Similar shooting tendencies as he does. His favorite spots on the court are at the free throw line. Top of the key is mostly where he makes his threes, and the left side of the rim where he goes for his left hand.
I know those videos are gonna be kind of long because I'm actually gonna take my time. But if you guys could sit through and watch the whole video, I'd really appreciate it. But you guys could do whatever you want at the end of the day. It don't matter. So if this video is like 40 minutes long, you know what I'm saying? It's 40 minutes long. It don't matter.
Clamps, Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter. I put Hot Zone Hunter just for the reason that Cash is most efficient at the top of the key and his other hot zones. And he has Hall of Fame Relentless Finisher since he could take contact when going into the rim. Cash is also a very efficient scorer and as well as one of the best, if not the best.
Alright, we're going to fast forward a little bit. Oh, we passed? Alright, hold on. We're over here.
1v1s with Mao, as I'd imagine you guys do too. Cash, if you're watching this, I'm sure Mao would be
Hold on.
Overall with an A+.
Alright. One of my favorite YouTubers, man. We have T-Jazz. This dude is a hooper. If you're not aware with the term hoopers are actual people who actually can hoop. And a hooper is more of it's a slang. It's more like somebody who just plays basketball. It could be anybody. Anybody could be a hooper. Not everybody can be a hooper. I consider T-Jazz to be a hooper. So without further ado, we have T-Jazz on the number 4 spot. Record 13-1, which is a pretty good. He only lost one game. This might not be all his games, all his footage, well, all his 1v1 content too, but he's more of a he's a pretty good player. I like to play him one-on-one one day too, because he's pretty good comp. So we have him. I'll give him a 95 overall. Well, I don't know if I guessed a little bit. I'll give him a 90. No, I'll give him a 94. 94 overall. And I'll give him a A minus. No, A plus finishing. I said A minus. I'm tripping. A plus. No. He's got an A shooting. Defense, I'll give him a B plus. Strength, I'll give him a C plus. Speed, I'll give him A plus. He's quick. If you don't know, T Jazz is very quick, skilled guard. He knows how to get to where he needs to get to. He's a slasher. He's got slasher abilities, guys. That's what I was going for. Slasher abilities. But yeah, rebounds, I'll give him a I don't know, this was kind of disrespectful putting him C for rebounds. I put a C. No, I said C. I'll put him at a B plus. Handles, definitely an A plus plus. His handles are superb. So yeah, we have Kyrie Irving as his resemblance. I could definitely see it. They both are certified bucket getters. So yeah, that's definitely a good resemblance. Hold on, let's gotta focus. What's going on? Alright.
Finishing, A shooting, C plus defense, C strength, A speed, C rebounds, and A plus handles. He just is by far the best finisher on this list. He's got one of the best handles on this list, comparable to Kenny, maybe even better. But
he does use, if you guys didn't know what that was the Allen Iverson crossover, where he just does, it's kind of like a hezzy move, but that is an Allen Iverson crossover. If you didn't know, now you know. I have that in my bag too. You with a lot of people, you don't know what they have in their bag, so it's like you got to kind of play everybody how you think you should be playing them. You don't know exactly. Nobody knows exactly how people are gonna play.
I'd like to see more 1v1s with Mal, as I didn't.
Okay, we.
One with his basketball knowledge and comedy. Your age doesn't have any 1v1s posted, but from the small clips we've seen, he could be dangerous on the court.
Alright, so we have.
T-Jazz is very good at dribbling, very good at handling, and he's a shooter. So for all of you that think he could just lay up,
keeping it a buck, he is up there.
Number 4 spot.
You feel me?
This one might be a bit controversial, but at number 3 we
Your
have
age?
Your Rage.
Alright, we're gonna skip this because he doesn't even got IRL content, so 1v1 content, so yeah, we're gonna like skip that. This list is already seem kind of biased, so
posted, but from the small clips we've seen.
Hold on. So yeah, we'll skip that.
And being able to use his body.
So
we see any YouTuber stopping him. Number 2 on our list, we have an OG, Duke Dennis.
Duke Dennis is a hooper. I like to play him one-on-one too. All 1v1. All 1v1s. Hold on, I'm looking kind of rough right now. I'm looking homeless. Quarantine's got me looking homeless, guys. But all 1v1s, I'm with that. I want all the smoke. That's all I gotta say.
Usually shoot over those. On the other end, he has straight clams, almost being on par, if not with Cash. Duke as well doesn't have.
For the few that's watching, you guys are probably like, "Who is that? Who's?" No, I'm just some regular person just trying to get to play a lot of my YouTubers that I already watched 1v1, so I can try and see if I can. We'll see who's the better hooper, or who's the better hooper at the end of the day. Because nobody's. Well, I don't know. I'm just off on a tangent, but yeah, man. So we gonna see if we can get some more 1v1 content for you guys. So stay tuned.
Much 1v1s on this channel, but is 3-0.
Number 2
overall with A+.
I don't know why I zoomed in. Number 2, we have Duke Dennis, record 3-0, 94 overall. I'll give him 96 overall. A+ finishing, yeah. I'll give him A- finishing. Shooting shooting an A. Defense A. Strength a B+. Speed a B+. Rebounds, I'll give him let's see, motherfucking a B-. Yeah. NBA resemblance, let's see, I'll give him I'm not sure, honestly.
Finishing, A shooting, A+ defense, A strength, B speed, B rebounds, and B handle. Dude could dunk, he could shoot, and he's got clams. So I gave him a hybrid of Melo and Kawhi for being able to make a difference on both ends of the floor. For his defense, I give him Hall of Fame clams.
Hold on.
Since he could hit difficult shots with people in his face, I
don't know if you can see this. I'm literally sweating bullets right now.
Athletic and finish at the rim. I give him Hall of Fame contact finisher. Duke is someone
I'm really out here sweating, bro.
Clamps and scoring you on the other end. I couldn't really decide who to put for number 1 since I could see any of these.
This was Soluminati at age 15. That boy crazy. He's a hooper. He's nice, bro. He's got a good dunking package in his bag. At 15, I see you, boy.
These two winning depending on the day. As you all know, Soluminati was a beast in high school and still is pretty good in today's day. Soluminati hasn't played much 1v1s either, but he is 5-0, so he is undefeated as well. Sol is a 95 overall.
This man right here, if he's not on your top 5, top 3, you got to be smoking some type of drug. Don't do drugs, but some type of drug. If you think that he's not top 5, top 3 worthy out of the YouTube, like this isn't including D1 hoopers, D3 hoopers, AU hoopers, not including anything else. This is including YouTube hoopers. If you don't have him in your list is most likely not accurate. So Soluminati, playing him one-on-one, we're going to get into that real quick. I would play him one-on-one, but I wouldn't play him out the gate. I would have to like get in the lab more often and really like grind a little bit. And then it's one of those, after that, I feel like I'm comfortable, then hit him up or try and hit him up, cuz I don't got it like that, but see if he can, what's it called? If he's if he, let's see how he's light, you know what I'm saying? Cuz that's definitely good comp right there. So we have him at the number 1 spot. Soul Illuminati, 95 overall. I'll give him a 96. No, 97 overall. A plus finishing, A plus A shooting, or A plus shooting, A plus defense, A plus strength. Pretty much what the same he got here. A plus, or A. I'll give him a B plus on speed, and I'll give him rebounds B plus, handles a B plus. So yeah, it's pretty accurate. NBA resemblance, I'll give him a I'll give him, you can't resemble him to Kawhi because he doesn't really play defense like Kawhi or Pat Beverly, but he still plays pretty good defense. Actually pretty superb, but it's just not like where they're at on the defense standpoint. So I definitely, did I give him an A plus? I'll give him like a, I'll change that if I didn't say B plus. I'll give him a B plus, B minus. But I'll give him an NBA resemblance of Paul George. Well, yeah, Paul George. Or Paul George, or like maybe a KD. That's, I don't know.
A plus finishing, A plus shooting, A plus defense, A.
Are we gonna speed this up a little bit?
I'll say my opinion. I'm gonna keep it real.
All right, so
I don't agree with.